Why does it seem like older women can be just as creepy as older men, but nobody calls them out for it? Like, I'll get felt up by older women more than I'd like. They'll grab my arms and shoulders for a little too long. One time a distant family member grabbed my shoulders, rubbed them from the top of my arm all the way down to my forearms in a very aggressive manner that would make no sense in any context. They'll also be way less sly about showing attention to me and don't respect personal space, standing way too close. I'm not bragging, of course, because these are older women that I'm not interested in at all. But, if an older man did this stuff, he would be called a creep and harassed by everyone. In my theory, older women are better at getting away with light harassment while older men are more likely, in more rare cases, to do something that's actually creepy, like catcall a woman or randomly offer sex to a younger lady. But most older men will keep things very curt and respectful between younger ladies, even if they have been drinking. I play the bagpipes, proper kilt and everything. About twice a year some middle-aged woman gets a little inappropriate. One time at a crowded bar, lady went as far as lifting my kilt and looking up it. I raised my voice at her about what if it was you and such. She was taken aback and didn't think I was serious. I persisted and made her buy me a drink. Call them out on the spot. I hate to say it, but if you want people to call it out, start with yourself. Kind of, be the change you want to see. You don't have to make a scene, but you can establish boundaries. I used to work in a grocery store. My coworker was 17, he was about 6'3" and in fairness, looked like a completely grown man. This older lady in her 70s, walked up to him, grabbed his arm and told him if I was young again, I'd be all over you. He tells the lady he's 17, she continues to hold onto his arm and make suggestions to him. Literally everyone saw. Everyone from the customers, to the mangers, to the baggers, to the other checkers, and not one person said anything. I went and talked to the guy in the break room and he's visibly shook up. His voice is cracking a bit, so I ask him what's up. Basically tells me that he's disappointed that nobody seemed to give a shit. That someone came up and assaulted him in front of everyone and nobody blinked an eye. The world is full of double standards, unfortunately. I was out to dinner with a couple female colleagues last week. For context, I'm 35F, they are 40F, and 65F. And there was a server, couldn't have been more than 18/19, and they kept saying how cute he was and what a nice butt he had and how I should talk to him more so he hangs around longer, and I work with kids so it made me feel uncomfortable. I told them he's young enough to be our kid and how it felt yucky to objectify him and that stopped them in their tracks.